Yo, 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 this is Dorky Diggity Dave, and today we review Equalizer 2. It rhymes again. Welcome back, guys, to another Dork Reviews review for Equalizer 2. Anyway, look, Denzel comes back to form as usual in a sequel that probably nobody thought would happen or asked for, but he is back, and nobody knew that he would be back until you started seeing the promotional materials and you're just like, okay, Denzel is back. But you know what's different about it is that they could have just kind of gone in and done this whole cash grab kind of thing where they take a well-known movie or series and they attempt to make a franchise out of it, but they use like a completely different actor and then it's like the whole feel is not there. It's just weird. So yeah, they didn't do that here. You got the original guy. But here's the thing, right? It's Denzel, right? I mean, how can you not like a Denzel movie? You know, you got all the okay, you know, and then you gotta have the little grit on the back of the voice when he talks. This is looking really soft, you know, tempting. You gotta always act like you're chewing a piece of gum at the same time, but you're not really chewing anything, and then you have the smile. It doesn't matter. Okay, look, I'm not really that great at Denzel impressions. It's all Jay Farrow all day. If you don't know who that is, look him up and then you'll be amazed. Anyway, moving on. So Denzel is one of the greats, and like it's every movie you see him in, you're just like, wow, that's such a powerful performance. And the thing is that he kind of plays the same guy in every movie, but what's even more amazing is that when he plays the same guy, it always fits somehow. Always fits, right? Except for Glory. Glory was a little different, or maybe it wasn't. So you have Denzel here, and as always, he's gonna come in and bring in that dramatic flair. He's gonna bring in that wit, that $1 million smile, and he's gonna make you believe whatever he says. Kind of like Morgan Freeman, but not the same, but kind of the same. But I think it was. But yeah, still, kind of the same guy everywhere. So it just fits and it works because he has like this swagger about him, and he just commands the screen and commands the role every single time. So yeah, that part is enjoyable, and then they stack on all this crazy action, which if you saw the first one, you know this is really nothing different. He comes in and he's just as agile, but of course, you know, he's kind of got like the old man thing going on there. You know, Denzel is getting older. He doesn't move as fast as you see him move on screen. It's very creative. The directors did some very, very cool camera work to make it work, and the choreographers had some very cool angles where it worked. It was fluid all the way through, and it was very enjoyable. Everything was very like, such a visceral, you know, that's the word I use for everything. It's such a visceral fight, very close hand-to-hand combat, and some pretty gruesome stuff, but it's awesome. But you should already know this. So the great thing about the movie is that it's not married to its predecessor, but it has just enough elements in there to make you feel a little bit nostalgic about the first and remember things about the first while becoming its own thing. And one, it's entertaining. Two, it's funny, but it's not a comedy. There's just some pretty awesome moments in there where you're just like, okay, that's cool. You laugh along with it because it feels natural. So that is a fantastic job on that aspect of the movie. Now, where it starts to fall apart a little bit is the fact that yes, it is an action movie, and yes, Denzel is there commanding the screen, and there's some meaningful relationships made, and some things that you can get invested in terms of the characters, but the third act basically breaks down into your typical action movie. It's the showdown, it's, you know, the fight scenes and all that kind of stuff, and while yeah, it's gruesome and stuff like that, and you're like, okay, that's cool, it doesn't bring the level of payoff that they built up in the first two acts. And so therefore, that really hurts the movie for me in the end. While very cool and entertaining and all the other good stuff, it kind of falls a little stale at the end for me. Once the third act starts up, it could basically be any action movie that's made in the last 20 years. It's got that very cliche feel, that last showdown, you know, and the stakes are pretty low at this point. And so I thought that they could have done something maybe just a little bit different, or raised the stakes up a little bit, or done something a little more creative, because you did see it coming, you knew exactly what was gonna happen, and then again, it's a little bit disappointing in that third act. Okay, verdict time, guys. Okay, so here's the thing. If you love Denzel movies and you love seeing Denzel movies in the theater, sure, go ahead and see it. Especially if you were a fan of the first Equalizer and you want to see the second one. Yeah, a lot of people had a good time in the theater, as well as I. I'm just trying to question of whether I would actually go and throw down some cash to go see this. And maybe I would if I was a huge fan of the first one. But I think for me, again, this is another Netflix watch, but it's a good Netflix watch. Like the one where I'd kind of be waiting for it to show up on Netflix, not just like sifting through and going, oh, Equalizer 2, I forgot that movie ever came out, and then you're like, I guess I'll watch it. No, it's a little more excitement in that, where I might even rent it, you know, like on demand, you know, throw some cash to it like that, and then invite some friends over, and then we can all watch it, that kind of thing. But I don't think it's a rush out to the theater type of movie. No, but like I said, if you're a fan, get in there. Once again, this is Dorky Diggity Dave. You just watched my review for Equalizer 2, and it still rhymes. So, what did you think of the movie? Did you see it? Are you gonna go see it? Am I crazy? Do you agree with me? Go ahead and put that down in the comments below. And if you liked the video, and I hope that you did, go ahead and click subscribe, click like, leave a comment, share it with your friends, share it with your mama. All that stuff helps me out. And remember, stay dorky, and I'll catch y'all on the flip.